So we're just walking up to the walk around, and yeah, not a great start. Bit of a slip there, but it's pretty tricky carrying everything. The jack, the two bags, and I had a jacket and stuff in there. So it's a pretty easy climb. It's a step up, but obviously high fall. I had didn't have a camera mount today. Just clipped it onto the side of the helmet. It's not ideal. It was a bit tricky. With weight of the helmet, just pulling it to one side. So this is again the climb up, just a bit of a step here, so I just take the baggage off, and probably will look at getting a different bag just to be easier to carry things in. That's quite an old climbing bag, so just pointing out a bolt there so I can clip into that, and then get everything back in the bag except for the rope, get a harness on, and just sorting the rope out. I should have flaked the rope here. Would have been much better to have it flaked. As you can see, there's a few knots and tangles as I try and thread it through the eyelets. But lessons learned. This was the first time I'd done it, and it was just a good opportunity to get an easy route up at Melodin Quarry. So yeah, I can see here a few loops, and was fine, but I would definitely have flaked it out, and I will next time. And I'd have thrown the rope much further over clear and had a tidy rope to start with. So yeah, I'm just pulling things through, and do a alpine butterfly here, which goes wrong, which was a bit disconcerting, but at least I realise it and I sort it out. So I've got an alpine butterfly on the one side of the eyes, and just so I can pull the rope back down once I'm done, and I'm just shaking the rope out. So I've got Gree Plus here, so which I'm clipping that onto the rope, making sure I've correctly chosen the right side of the rope, which was similar to, and here I'm just like, which side does this go on? There we go, got it in. So yeah, just getting the Gree prepared and getting it clipped in. This is great, a little route, because it's a shelf here, so it's easy to get everything set up. And so it's, like I said, it's the first time I did it. So I've got a French press hook here on the side, so I've got this so that the brake side of the rope is always got tension on it, and if anything did happen, then it would obviously stop going through the Gree. So it's the first time I've set this up, and it's probably not great going through the leg loop, but it's better than not having one at all. And so I'm just checking that alpine butterfly there, and hoping it doesn't strip through. And that's obviously the death side of the rope, and I'm gonna abseil down this bit. And yeah, so it's just a gentle abseil down as I get used to shaking it through that French press hook. Obviously, like I said, I could have flaked the rope out and got that clean right down to the bottom, which I'll definitely do next time. And yeah, here I could have probably left my hand on the brake side, but lessons learnt, and that's probably why it's good to record yourself sometimes, just to see what we do wrong when we're not concentrating or something. So yeah, this is me just checking out that French press hook, and yeah, locking it into there. Should probably done that at the top, but there we go. Just cleaning that line up, so I'm gonna get the bag and get some weight onto the bottom of the rope shortly, and that'll enable me to get the microtractions clipped in. So these microtractions, I've got two microtractions, and I've linked them with, you see that is a silicone pad to keep them from going together, so they're constantly kept apart by those two silicone sort of bars around the outside. So the idea there is that they don't come together, but if you do pull some weight on them, that they just spread apart. But it's nice and compliant. I'm just checking out, make sure everything's working on it. It's quite a reassuring sound as it threads up as it goes up the rope. So yeah, there's some tension on there. Just checked it again, so you can see my bag down the bottom holding that rope with a bit of tension on it. Could have probably done a bit more tension. This is a dynamic rope. It would be better to have a static rope, and I could have done it with rope protection just at the top here. You can see it just going over. The camera's angle is a bit wide there, but you can just see further up that I definitely would put rope protection on there next time, just especially if I was going to redo the route many times. So just here you can see that I wouldn't want the rope getting chafed up and down on that, so I'll be looking into that for if I'm just projecting a route. Yeah, as I get to the top here, and like you say, there's nothing sharp as such, but I will definitely put some rope protection on there as the centre of the rope, and the Alpine Firefly has held. And I put my personal anchor system on, get myself clipped in, take the microtractions off. So there's that silicone side plates. Here I'm putting the gree back on because I'm just gonna abseil back on, back down, and yeah, it got a bit windy as I got to the top here, and to be honest I thought it was going to rain, but it didn't. And so here's taking the microtractions off and getting everything prepared. The only thing I thought about here was I had the weight of the bag at the bottom, and I didn't think that the gree would feed very well, but it was fine. It's something I should think about for next time. I'm just cinching that up now, taking that personal anchor system off, and yeah, I've put the French press hook back on at the bottom, and yeah, so I'm just abseiling back down. It was fine, the gree had no issues with feeding really. I thought it would, but it actually had no issue. It was quite light. My bag only had just some clothes, and it had all my gear in it, so, but I haven't got much gear, so it was there we go. So you can see that the extension of the rope there as it was weight in it. So yeah, a static rope would be much better. I'm just shaking it out now and taking the knot out, so I can, here's the knot coming down the rope now, and pulling it through all the way to the bottom. And yeah, so like I said, it was the weather turned a little bit now, so I'm just packing up. You can see those silicone pads, they're quite hard to get on and off. I might make the hole larger, but it's quite nice having it a tight fit so it didn't drop off. Chucking everything away now and walking back to the car.